my Ray-Bans. I'm here tonight so I can ruin all my day plans.
It's Easy Company. Z Schlitz. Zach B. Jacob Loud.
This party's crazy. Alright, let's get it going. It's time to party. I'm about to put on my Ray-Bans. I'm here tonight so I can ruin all my day plans. We blowin' medical and everyone is patient. This party's crazy. Ain't nobody on the iPhone. We here to party like we in a different time zone. Ain't here to be, so I'ma duck these hoes that I've won. This party's crazy. One time for alcohol, 2 times for all my dogs. We don't need no booty call. This party's crazy. One love for all of y'all. Easy go, don't need to brawl. Winter, summer, spring, or fall. This party's crazy.
Okay, this party's off the hook. I'm feeling wavy as fuck. I got Moscato in my cup and I'm just twisting one up. 2 shorties, they all speaking old English. All up on my pimpin', trying to sip up on my 40. Smoking blunts while I'm dancing. 20 bodies, 50 bodies, 100 bodies from the palace. Damn. Lucy, Molly, Mary Jane, passed around this madness. I'm feeling good, still lit. She looking turned out, but still want the dick. Filipino chick, maybe take her to the crib. Maybe she wanna shoot a flick. For now it's all shenanigans. Shit show, plays trash again. Got the core, y'all bumping, so they tell their friends. They're the Project X, shit easy with. Lipstick on my neck, time to roll another brizzy. That's the shit I text. Colorado Chronic, put that shit up in my chest.
Yeah. Yo, this party is crazy, this weed is amazing. The same girls from class are the ones misbehaving. Fuck a time zone, it don't matter where you at. Party till the break it down. Even if you got a flip phone, you can still get it on. Ain't no need to brawl. Easy Company is here to ball. I said there ain't no need to brawl. We can all have fun with these hoes in peace, cause you know they all run when they see the police. One love to the girls, take care of themselves and smell good. Listen to the songs that we sing, rocking the belly rings. Yeah, girl, go ahead, go on and do your thing. You ain't gotta give me head just to be my queen. She pouring up them drinks while I'm breaking up my green. Everybody on my team looking so fresh and feeling oh so
crazy. It's time to party, I'm about to put on my Ray-Bans. I'm here tonight so I can ruin all my day plans. We blowin' medical and everyone is patient. This party's crazy. Ain't nobody on the iPhone. We here to party like we in a different time zone. Ain't here to be, so I'ma duck these hoes that I've won. This party's crazy. 1 time for alcohol, 2 times for all my dogs. We don't need no booty call. This party's crazy. 1 love for all of y'all. Easy go, don't need to brawl. Winter, summer, spring, or fall. This party's crazy. Easy Company, it's 2015. What you know about it? This is Zach B, Z Schlitz, Jacob Loud. Easy Company, get with it.
All right. Let's go ahead and see here. Yeah, the sound is working. We are back. Hello. Welcome. Another Friday night stream. Happy Friday. Hold on. We gotta. And yeah, I appreciate my suggestion of a curtain. Anyways, happy Friday. Welcome, everybody. And yeah, been putting this off for a while. Been doing mostly the Dark Souls 2 stream, which I will probably switch to here in a bit. But I wanted to. Oh my gosh, it's so much cart before the horse. There's just a lot going on. Let's bring this up for now. Let's do this, throw this over here. Do global online safety helpers and bring that back over here. So yeah, so this is what we have so far. And I've been obsessing about this for a while. Let's actually get rid of that. We don't need that. Yeah, okay, this is the right one. There was another one that, I don't know, I've got so many documents floating around, and I've been working with AI on a few of them, and not even recently, like, this was all done So now I'm trying to like find it, organize it so I can start transmitting it. I'm going to be putting it on my LinkedIn, on my X app, on the Facebooks, everywhere. Like basically this is the jam. This is the program. Like I mean, ever since I learned well, more about cybersecurity. So, I mean, so I took a class for my undergrad for my computer science degree in cybersecurity specifically, and I was put on watch lists for that one. It was kind of a funny joke, but our professor was like, I'm not joking. My brother-in-law works for the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, and all of you little scamps, since you don't know how to hack, are going to be on a watch list. Now, we didn't know how to hack very well, and so that was kind of like just more of a joke still at that point. But I continued to pursue it. I did a boot camp, and then anyways, all that to say, I know the basics, and a lot of my tech colleagues and friends, they also know the basics. And it was confirmed, like, and I remember my professor talking about it back in my undergrad that if people were just good with their passwords, I don't know if he said MFA, but like strong passwords are necessary. And I think that was the first time that I saw RockU. I definitely saw you the rocku.txt. So actually go ahead and pull that up. Rocku.txt. So the common password list, and it's in Kali Linux. Everyone who downloads Kali Linux has that list of passwords. In fact, let's go ahead and see it. So there's the text right there. That are this big right now. Okay, so it's a big file. How many does it have? Let's see. Context back in 2009, a company named RockU was hacked. This wouldn't have been too much of a problem if they hadn't stored all of their passwords unencrypted in plain text for an attacker to see. They downloaded a list of all the passwords and made it publicly available. Oh. Radio show talked about RockU. Okay, so it is something. Hold on. The Rocky Dice is a legendary, still highly relevant word list used in cybersecurity for password cracking and testing security strengths. It originated from a 2009 data breach of the app developer RockU, which exposed over 14 million user passwords stored in plain text. Here are the key points regarding RockU.txt and its ongoing relevance discussed in security circles. Oh, so it actually had 14 million users that made these passwords. It was a file containing roughly 14.3 million common passwords, making it a staple in dictionary attacks and tools like John the Ripper or Hashcat. Yeah, so these things, they'll guess these first. Like, these are the first passwords guessed. So if your password is on this list, actually most security tools already check your password against that. Plus, I mean, and that's why I wanted to pull up the list. A lot of the most basic passwords that were used in this, and this was, mind you, this was back when people didn't realize that a password needed to be that secure. Like, yes, it needed to be unique for you, but you're thinking maybe like in the movies you'd see somebody like, okay, I'm gonna guess this. Oh, darn it, this. Darn it, this one. And and continuing to do that. But what they really do, they run through a computer and they say, hey computer, guess this one, this one, this one. Or sorry, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. 14.3 million. So that's why you have to have a strong password. And the majority, let's see, some example passwords from RockU.txt. See, it already knows what I'm about to ask. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 1 through 9. QWERTY, which is actually the top row of the keyboard. And fun story, I actually knew somebody that used the top row of the keyboard, and I was trying to figure out, well, what does that mean? What is that? And luckily, it was actually a girl my age in Nebraska. Luckily, we did a video chat. We talked about some weird things, like not weird. I mean, we were going through puberty, but we were talking and talking. She was trying to convince me to, steal my dad's truck and drive out there, and I was about to, and then I was like, but I can't even drive. And it was a stick shift. It was terrible. But anyways, too much TMI. She is a girl, a woman now, married with kids, and has a great life. We actually still like don't keep in touch, but we're friends. So like, I see her stuff, she sees my stuff. But it's just funny because the majority of people I've met online were not girls my age at that time. They were adult men, and it was kind of creepy. But I was in middle school, so it's like, I'm watching these things right now. Well, middle school, I guess that's the 10 to 13. Yeah, 14 starts at high school, and really, I don't know. The creepiness, it's still creepy. Don't get me wrong, but like, I'm watching a bunch of guys right now that they hunt predators and they catch people talking to underage kids. that are posing on these dating apps, and that's actually going to go into our security. Hold on, let me see what we have for security currently. So if I'm just from the outside looking at my GitHub, I need to fix that too. I mean, Elon's gonna see that one day maybe, and he's gonna be like, "Why do you still have the Twitter thing?" I'm gonna be like, Psh, after he gives us 20 billion for communal. That's the price tag that Grok put out last. 15 to 20 billion. That's all we got to raise. Build a community in Tijuana, Mexico. After we get permission from La Presidenta Claudia Sheinbaum, the president of Mexico, because she doesn't know any of this yet. I mean, she might. Like, there's security and there's like their intelligence. Does Mexico have intelligence? Yeah, I feel stupid. Like, does Mexico have an intelligence agency? Yes, has a primary civilian intelligence agency called the Centro Nacional de Inteligencia, National Intelligence Center, which replaced the former CSN in 2018, part of the Secretariat of Security and Civilian Protection. It focuses on national security, counterterrorism, and organized crime. All right, so there you go. Either way, now I'm probably on a watch list for that. And this is actually my public-facing account. And there's Bill Gates. So this didn't age well. Although, as far as I've heard, Bill Gates just engaged in some prostitution, and it sounded like she was actually. Well, I don't even want to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but it sounded like she might have been underage, and if that's the case, then that needs to be dealt with on its own. I follow a lot of Bill Gates' stuff, and he does have a lot of very positive things. So I really hope that he's one of the lesser offenders, if he is an offender. But I mean, and same with Elon too. From all I've seen so far, Elon just wanted to go to one of the parties. So I don't know. But anyways, let's not talk about all that. There's going to be a lot of reckoning for a lot of people, and I'm here for that. And I follow a lot of people that also do street justice in the community. Where did we get off on that tangent? So security, that's what I was going for. So projects, security. There we go. So I think I have a security landing page, but we've got global security. I mean, this is going to be built out. Cybersecurity. There we go. So I do have stuff in that. Oh, and I started to because Coding Game is shutting down their playgrounds. So all of this stuff. Oh, password managers. I need to update that because I'm featured on LastPass. But anyways, let's see. Yeah, I gotta change the formatting and all that. In fact, can we go to? So this was the coding game that I was using on film or on camera to actually do. So this is only level 2. That's because I've recorded everything I've done on here on a stream. So, solo community learn. Yeah, see, playgrounds and the Tech IO platform. Huh. And it just goes back to home. Will be partially or completely removed in the future. That's ridiculous. I don't know. I mean, that's. I like it. So, I haven't done much of that. Maybe that's what I should do is go and actually start liking other people's stuff, but yeah. Whereas if we go to popular, Mr. Smurf's Technical Academy. See, I got some stuff on here. Oh, there's another one. Beginner Python concepts. 54,000. That's a lot of bots, but 340 likes, and I liked it too. Yeah. You gotta like your own stuff. Only 2 of them are me. This one and my main profile. But anything I do, I figure that gets you a vote. Call me a cheat, whatever. We could remove the 1 like. We would still have 339. So, and that one's a lot more human based because they fixed it after this. And I don't know. I mean, yeah, there's only about a few thousand. I think a few people. Anyways, scratch. That was the whole point of this. And where we at? 15 minutes in. All right. So all that to say, Security, the best part of cybersecurity is societal. There we go. Classes. Oh. Huh. I forgot about all that. That's a pretty interesting one. All right, there we go. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get into it. Because I wanted to do the scratch. Yeah, I had to reset the password. Let's see. Let's go to my stuff. Yeah, I've got a few things going. Let's go to this one. So I want to put out some tutorials for people to teach. And then in doing so, I'm going to be posting this everywhere, and then people get a link to it. Well, actually, they'll, if you go here, you can play it, and this is all we have so far. Oh my gosh. I hate that I follow all of these, like, I follow a lot of Facebook Messenger channels, and they just send a bunch of stuff. It's just advertising. They're like, hey, listen to this music I made, or buy this artwork, or I mean, I get it, like that everything's a hustle, but like still, I don't know. I mean, anyways. So this is what it's gonna look like. You push play. There you go. Oh, the toad is. So I gotta hide the toad. Those are buttons. So when these are clicked, yeah, you gotta hide the toad. So, anyways, that's what I have so far, and I intend to have each of the 4 buttons do something. Fishing will explain, like, you know, the basics. Always, you know, blah 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 blah, and maybe even have like word bubbles appear, and then just like appear, 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 and then disappear, disappear, disappear. So the main concepts like check the return address, see if it makes sense. Check for any misspelling. Um, and then contact the sender with an alternate method. That's the biggest part. Maybe that should actually go first, because I could say I'm anybody. I could say I'm your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your son, your daughter, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife. I could say anything I want, and you don't know. I mean, and I could even spoof an email address. And the thing is, they could even spoof the email address to match the email address that your significant other, whoever has. That's a little harder. That's called spear phishing. So in order to have that, they would need to have like some way to have seen that from, like, or put 2 and 2 together, or someone told it to them, like somehow, and then confirm that it's your email address. And there's other ways too. Like they could send out a broad net and just a net with phishing and all that, with a broad net of like um, well, phishing to get information, and then they might respond, or like, you know, even opening emails shows that an email is an active email because it sends a response back to the sender that says yes, they opened this email. But that doesn't prove anything by itself. But I mean, there are other ways, and you know, I can't get into every single way. It would take days of streaming, but or at least hours. Anyways. But yeah, and if I just have these 4, so phishing, those things, link preview, that's a really quick one. MFA is the most important, because say they get your bank account and everything, they have your username for your bank account, all that. They still have to crack your password. And now, like I was saying, the 14 million passwords. Jeez, that's a lot. I didn't realize. I mean, but yeah, I knew it was a lot, but dang. Basically, any computer program is going to guess through so many password combinations. It's going to guess through those first, usually, or they might be a little more sophisticated in a different way. Be like, okay, people are too smart for that. Let's just do all English words, and then let's put them together. And every combination of all the English words, or sentences, and common phrases, and all this. And they take everything that they guess, and then they add like a special character at the end, like exclamation point, or 1, or 2, you know, and then they go through the whole round. And you got to remember, computers can guess like untold amounts. I mean, they could brute force every single password possible from smallest to largest in a matter of, that takes hours or days. You got to let it run and beat on it if you're doing every single combination. The dictionary attacks, like that was saying on the browser, is where they do strategic guesses, so they're not guessing every single combination, because that's like every digit or every space that you have it's exponentially more the possibilities. Like if you have a 1 digit, it can be one of 10 digits, 0 through 9, or hexadecimal bumps it up to A through F, capital letters. And then if it's just like any special character and letter, like those would probably be the first guess, and like the English alphabet, so 26, and then 52 because you got uppercase and lowercase. And so even just adding uppercase and lowercase, like you can tell, like that complicates it that much more. So then the hacker would have to guess even more, and hopefully by then your bank is like, hey, this person's really forgot their password. They're trying everything. So all so to say is like they'll catch that. So, anyways, in here we've got. Let's see. We kind of need to. It's so cramped. What do we even have here? So we've got this sprite. We've got the wizard. We should say looks, hide. There we go. So then it disappears when you click the green thing, and then it gets ready. So let's actually save. Oh, well, no. Now let's see if it looks a little cleaner. Nope. What? So the frog's gone. Oh, I know why. There it is. Oh, wait. Let's try that. Or well. Save it. Let's see. So he's gonna appear right when the cat says it. So maybe I should wait like. Or no, that works. That fixed it. All right, cool. So now the frog wizard, the toad wizard, comes in. Okay. I can actually take this out. All right. And then they're there. They don't disappear or anything like that. All right, so we got that. Now we need. When razzle dazzle is clicked, change. Motion. So I'm trying to make sure that we can make it go back. So point in direction there. So we've got that, and then we're gonna do control for about repeat 10, and then point direction. All right, there we go. So now, oh, that's the frog wizard. Come on. Oh, when clicked. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, so when clicked, um, control. Broadcast. No, broadcast. There we go. Razzle dazzle. Okay. Yeah. Whee! All right, the razzle dazzle works. Okay, but we need to adjust that. So when he does that, we're gonna repeat 1,000 times. No, let's just do 100. Actually, no, let's do 30. Let's not get too crazy. Huh. Whee! Okay, so now we also need to duplicate. There we go. So I want to reset it so when you start the thing over. And actually, is this just kind of cut out? Oh well. There we go. Although now I can't see the other thing. All right. Well, that's cool. So that's for the razzle dazzle. You can put that whenever, and then it just does that. But so now I feel like I should do whatever I'm doing for this code, and then finish doing all of it, and then copy it over to the cat, and then the cat and the toad will spin, maybe grow and shrink, change colors, all sorts of razzle dazzle. So that's very important that you got some razzle dazzle for them to have fun with. So, yeah. All right. Sorry, I keep wanting to take a break and step outside. All right. Let's see. The MFA. Well, I'm trying to think of what to do. What to do for the other ones. So we've got. Well, actually, what we can do. MFA. So when you receive MFA, I should move this down. Say, most cyber attacks can be thwarted with multi-factor authentication. And I want to say that for, Control Z. So if you drag it off of there, it deletes it. So say that for 5 seconds. Okay, so now we got to go into MFA. When this sprite is clicked, broadcast, MFA. And then in here, when I receive razzle dazzle, okay, that could be a thing, but when this sprite is clicked, broadcast, phishing. Okay, when this one is clicked, right, no, doing the same exact thing multiple times, broadcast, link preview. Wait, how'd you know? Okay. All right, so, sorry, I also got an email in one of my many emails. Oh my God, dude. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, anyways, doing work that could have easily waited until Monday. But I digress. So, anyways. Well. Okay. So when I receive MFA, yeah, oh, the strongest of forms of MFA are pass keys, physical passkeys, authenticator apps, and physical tokens. Five seconds. Oh. Huh. Okay. So I wonder if there's. Oh, wait. Control Z. Okay. So we've got that. So for these, okay. So I'm already seeing a problem. So if, and then operators, uh, so I could have a variable of just like time, make a variable time for all sprites. Okay. So time is up there. Don't need that. If operators time equals if time is greater than 5. There. So now, and then we'll just go set time to 0, and then wait. Well, yeah, that's fine actually. We could do a couple here. When it's clicked, change control forever. There. So basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to control when the buttons become visible. First of all, in fact, that's actually easy. We could just set those to wait. However, I don't want. Let's go back into the razzle dazzle. Is that what I was doing? The MFA. Okay. So I want to see if this works. So let's try to click MFA first. Okay. So I don't know if time is greater than 10. Okay. Let's do 1,000. Oh, I already know what's going on. So forever continually. So let's do control wait 1 second. Okay, so it's clicking seconds, and then it's going to be synchronized with all the other stuff. Now, back into the MFA button, we need time to be 10. Okay, so I couldn't click it. Now I can. See? And so maybe just 8. And then that's like, okay, so I could keep clicking it, clicking it, clicking it. Toad's not going to say anything. Still not, still not, still not, still not. Ah, there we go. So it did have a chance to stop, and then, yeah. So we should just do this with fishing, and now there, going to fishing, here, fishing. Okay. So now I can click the fishing. Oh, fishing doesn't have anything. So when this sprite is clicked, wait. So when the sprite is clicked, if that, okay. So when the sprite is clicked, if that broadcasts that. And so then if, when I receive this, duplicate here, let's move that down even further. So when I receive fishing, always check the return address for any message, email or other message. Always try to be vague when answering questions unless you are very sure you're talking to the right person, to the real person. And then if the message seems strange, use a different method of communication to check and make sure they sent message. There you go. Okay, so that's phishing. Let's go ahead and from the top now, but we're going to keep clicking this, keep clicking this, keep clicking this. There we go. Always check the return address. There's a little, the T's kind of, always try to be vague when answering questions unless you are very sure you're talking to the real person. If the message seems strange, use a different method of communication to check and make sure that they sent the message. Actually, I can already tell that I want that first. So let's go back to fishing. Wait, no, Wizard Toad. This, there. There. So in that order, if the message seems strange, like in any way, like I mean, that's what I'm kind of like thinking. Like the first thing they're gonna do is be like, all right, does the message sound strange? Yeah, it does. All right. So yeah, we're just plowing through this. Okay, so let's actually duplicate this and put this there. Let's move this down. When I receive link preview, let's get these. Hover over any link. Ah. Link preview to see if it makes sense. And I say any link. Like you should hover over any link you're about to. And then, so we need to duplicate that. That's a little wordy, but here we go. And then we also need to get into the buttons. So razzle dazzle, we need that. Let's get the razzle dazzle. There we go. Now, actually, we could probably get rid of that. That. All right. So now, link preview. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Clean it up a little bit. Do link preview. Let's actually save this too. I've been doing a lot of stuff. All right. MFA. That can go away. That can go away. Fishing. That can go away. That can go away. Link preview. And razzle dazzle. All right. Do they say the right thing? So, gotta wait. Time is that. Wait. And do they make sense? MFA for MFA. Fishing for fishing. Link preview for link preview. Razzle dazzle for whenever. All right. We've got that. We've got basically 8 seconds of like, and we could even do. Hmm, try to line them up a little closer. I could do it like. This is usually in the lower left corner, but should be somewhere in your browser when you hover your cursor over the link. All right, phishing. If the message seems strange, use a different method of communication to check and make sure they sent the message. Always check the return address for any email or other message. Always try to be vague when answering questions unless you are very sure that you're talking to the real person. And I do that anyway. In fact, I was doing that at work today. Like I was responding to an IT ticket, and the first ticket sounded like I was putting my colleague on Front Street, which is something you never want to do. I mean, when you're doing a help desk, you want to like protect your team, make your team look good, but also don't make them look too good though, too. Like if it's an obvious screw up, you're gonna be like, "Oh, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. I'll get back to you or something." Don't try to throw your colleague under the bus and be like, "Oh yeah, that was so and so." I mean, I say that, but I've actually just done that recently with coworkers. That was more to prove a point, and I try not to do that often. In fact, I try to be very conscientious about what I say to people because I talk to a lot of people in any given workday. And actually, I did that when I worked for the aerospace company too, like talking to like hundreds of people. So I had to be on my best behavior and like not, you know. So, anyways, that was a side tangent. Um, where was I even going with that? Oh yeah, I obscured it. Like I mean, he was telling me that he pretty much figured out what was going wrong with this thing. I didn't want to say, "Oh yeah, it was because of this," and also guessing and TMI like too much information for the end user, for the person asking the question. They don't really need to know all that. Also, I just realized so the toad is a little lower. So when it clicked set y to negative, what's this one? So that was negative 48, but this one, let's do negative 46. And time is continually ticking. All right, there we go. So it moved up a little bit. No, 40. It's supposed to be either going up or down. There we go. That actually looks a lot better. I mean, I was kind of joking, like it's a little overkill. It's a little too high. So 42. That's a good number. For Douglas Adams, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy author, 42 is the answer to the meaning of life and everything. Huh. He doesn't go behind. So in order to make that, I would need to chop this. I was just noticing these dealy bobbers here that he doesn't go behind them. So yeah. Anyways, let's talk. Most cyber attacks can be thwarted with multi-factor authentication. Shoot, that's it. Like, I mean, that's all I really wanted to do. This is good for production, phishing. If the message seems strange, use a different method of communication to check and make sure they send. Always check the return address for any email or other message. That might be a little short for. Yeah, let's actually go in there because I was reading it leisurely and I didn't have time. I want to make sure that. So for that, we would just do 7 seconds. There you go. Wow, the internet sure is sketchy. Actually, it's not that bad as long as you remember a few security basics. Most cyber attacks can be thwarted with multi-factor authentication. The strongest forms of MFA are passkeys, authenticator apps, and physical tokens. Oh, and then the last part is like, what is that? So let's go ahead and duplicate that. MFA adds one more thing you need to have along with your password. This means any hacker would also need both things. There you go. That's it. Wow, the internet sure is sketchy. Actually, it's not that bad as long as you remember a few security basics. Most cyber attacks can be thwarted with multi-factor authentication. The strongest forms of MFA are passkeys, authenticator apps, and physical tokens. MFA adds one more thing you need to have along with your password. This means any hacker... Oh, wow. Let's add a little more time to that. Oh, yeah, look at the size of that, too. So let's put that at a 7. Because, I mean, I want to make it to where I don't have to speed up my reading. Wow, the internet sure is sketchy. Actually, it's not that bad as long as you remember a few security basics. Most cyber attacks can be thwarted with multi-factor authentication. The strongest forms of MFA are passkeys, authenticator apps, and physical tokens. MFA, and actually, hold on. Needs to be, and that might even need to be 8. 6, 7, 6, 7. There we go. Oh, I can't click it. I can't click it. I can't click it. Gotta let the frog wizard say his piece. Or her piece. Could be a sorceress. Most cyber attacks can be thwarted with multi-factor authentication. The strongest forms of MFA are passkeys, authenticator apps, and physical tokens. MFA adds one more thing you need to have along with your password. This means any hacker would also need both things. Okay, so that was good, but already I know that needs to be 6. That was too long. 8, that could be 7 or 8, but I think it's okay because that's kind of like a long... Well, let's see it again. Most cyber attacks can be thwarted with multi-factor authentication. The strongest forms of MFA are passkeys, authenticator apps, and physical tokens. MFA adds one more thing you need to have along with your password. This means any hacker would also need both things. There you go. Now, phishing. If the message seems strange, use a different method of communication to check and make sure they sent the message. Always check the return address of any email or other message. Always try to be vague when answering questions unless you are very sure you're talking to the real person. You should hover over any link you're about to click and look at the link preview to see if it makes sense. This is usually in the lower left corner, but should be somewhere in your browser when you hover your cursor over the link. Yep, that's a 7. And actually, that might even be a 6. You should hover over any link you're about to click and look at the link preview to see if it makes sense. This is usually in the lower left corner, but should be somewhere in your browser when you hover your cursor over the link. Felt a little rushed on the first. Let's add a second to each of those, actually. Not 70 seconds. There. You should hover over any link you're about to click and look at the link preview to see if it makes sense. This is usually in the lower left corner, but should be somewhere in your browser when you hover your cursor over the link. It's kind of a little on the long side, but I kind of read a little faster. So I think that'll be okay. Now let's see, how we doing? 49 minutes? We're close enough to an hour. Let's do the razzle dazzle, and then when we come back. So for now, we've got that. We've just got the one, like the frog doing it, does a spin and a half, something like that. Let's go ahead. Let's actually just play that Jacob Lyle again. That's why I saved it. So then we can just play it again. All right, ready? Voy a volver pronto. I will be right back. We're going to do that again.
It's Easy Company. Z Schlitz. Zach B. Jacob Loud.
This party's crazy. It's time to party. I'm about to put on my Ray-Bans. I'm here tonight so I can ruin all my day plans. We blowing medical and everyone is patient. This party's crazy. Ain't nobody on the iPhone. We here to party like we in a different time zone. Ain't here to be, so I'ma duck these hoes that I've won. This party's crazy. 1 time for alcohol, 2 times for all my dogs. We don't need no booty call. This party
party's off the hook. I'm feeling wavy as fuck. I got Moscato in my cup and I'm just twisting one up. Two shorties, they all speaking old English. All up on my pimpin', trying to sip up on my 40. Smoking blunts while I'm dancing. 20 bodies, 50 bodies, 100 bodies from the palace. Damn. Lucy Molly, Mary Jane, passed around this madness. I'm feeling good, still lit. She looking turned out, but still want the dick. Filipino chick, maybe take her to the crib. Maybe she wanna shoot a flick. For now it's all shenanigans. Shit show, plays trash again. Got the core, y'all bumping, so they tell their friends. They're the Project X, shit easy with. Lipstick on my neck, time to roll another brizzy. That's the shit I text. Colorado Chronic, put that shit up in my chest.
Yeah. Yo, this party is crazy, this weed is amazing. The same girls from class are the ones misbehaving. Fuck a time zone, it don't matter where you at. Party till the break it down. Even if you got a flip phone, you can still get it on. Ain't no need to brawl. Easy company is here to ball. I said there ain't no need to brawl. We can all have fun with these hoes in peace, cause you know they all run when they see the police. One love to the girls, take care of themselves and smell good. Listen to the songs that we sing, rocking the belly rings. Yeah, girl, go ahead, go on and do your thing. You ain't gotta give me head just to be my queen. She pouring up them drinks while I'm breaking up my green. Everybody on my team looking so fresh and feeling oh so
crazy. It's time to party, I'm about to put on my Ray-Bans. I'm here tonight so I can ruin all my day plans. We blowing medical and everyone is patient. This party's crazy. Ain't nobody on an iPhone. We here to party like we in a different time zone. Ain't here to be, so I'ma duck these hoes that I've gone. This party's crazy. One time for alcohol, 2 times for all my dogs. We don't need no booty call. This party's crazy. One love for all of y'all. Easy go, don't need to brawl. Winter, summer, spring, or fall. This party's crazy.
Easy company, it's 2015. What you know about it? This is Zach B, Z Schlitz, Jacob Lau. Easy company, get with it.
Hey, this is U.S. Olympic gold medalist Tara Davis Woodhull.
And I'm U.S. Paralympic gold medalist Hunter Woodhull.
As athletes, our lives are about having a clear path.
And a team that you can absolutely trust.
So when it came to getting the best mortgage,
we chose PennyMac.
PennyMac is proud to be the official mortgage provider of Team USA and you.
Learn more at pennymac.com. PennyMac Loan Services, LLC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS ID 35953. Licensed by the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation under the California Residential Mortgage Lending Act. Conditions and restrictions may apply.
Give me a smile. Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit, y'all. Cause it's all good. I would never wanna hold you down. I would never wanna hold you hostage. I'm just glad that I can hold you now. And I'ma be a better man for it. I've been waiting for this my whole life. Life is beautiful and you remind me. I've been waiting for this my whole life. My whole life. And my whole life I've been waiting for the time I could hold you for a minute just to kiss you goodbye. I've been caught up in the pines over half of my life. So when I see you at the beach, that's what I'm missing inside. High or low tide, when I'm with you I'm fine. But when we're separated I'll be losing my mind. I promise I'ma keep it on the real though. My heart is torn in half and I know that it's gonna heal slow. And I don't even care if it's soft. I had to write about it, baby girl, you know who you are. Just know I'm missing you in that walk. I had a dream about it, baby girl, get into the car. So I can take you to the places and faces that we have never seen. I feel like you could lead me down the path to better things. I've been thinking lately, what's a king without a queen? Baby, something like the space in between. You mean the world to me. Come on, girl, I'm ready to go. I hope you're coming with me. Maybe we should reach for the stars. Come on, girl, I need you to grow. It's like the sun that hit me, baby. Know wherever you are. Of all the places you have gone and bridges you have crossed, I've been waiting all alone for you. I came and knocking on your door. I'm glad you let me in, cause I was working harder than a man is trying to pay the rent. It all started through a friend of a friend. We tried loving once and then we did it again. Baby, come on back, you know I'm needing that. Come on, I gotta keep you on me like a greenery sack. I think that I'ma cross a map just to tell you I'm back. And you can show me me all the places you be kicking it at. When I say I'll see you soon, I want it right now. I just hope that you be hanging with the right crowd. I'm here to make you happy, baby, I don't wanna fight now. I know you won't forget what we was doing with the lights out. I would never wanna hold you down. I would never wanna hold you hostage. I'm just glad that I can hold you now. And I'ma be a better man for it. I've been waiting for this my whole life. Life is beautiful and you remind me. I've been waiting for this my whole life. My whole life. Come on girl, I'm ready to go. I hope you're coming with me. Maybe we should reach for the stars. Come on girl, I need you to grow. It's like the sun that hit me, baby. Now wherever you are. Of all the places you have gone and bridges you have crossed, I've been waiting all along for you. Of all the places you have gone and bridges you have crossed, I've been waiting all along for you. Give me a smile, just a little bit, y'all, just a little bit, y'all. 'Cause it's all good. 'Cause it's all good. Give me a smile. Just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit, y'all. 'Cause it's all good. 'Cause it's all good.
All right. Go ahead and pause that and bring it back here. Hello. All right. Also, I was just cracking up because, like, Easy Company, that's like, they're talking about slanging that medical. And, for a while there during Prohibition, that's how we had to do it. And I think that a lot of these songs, yeah, sorry, I also just wanted to check. Are like 10 years old. Let's see. So if you go back to Jake Lyle music, 8 years ago for these ones. That's what we're just listening to. You remind me. He's got a great range of music. Like, I mean, you got those like peaceful, happy, like uplifting ones. Let's see. You got Blue Moon. This is kind of more gritty. We'll be able to play right away. Foosball. He played football together back in the day. He was a beast. He was a linebacker a lot of times. So like we did everything, like kickoff return, all that. I slowed back into like just lineman, I think, near the end there. But this guy, and he was a year younger than me, so he continued on. I didn't even see his height.
Welcome to the Blue Moon.
Like,
You can check
this
it out
is
on
junior
YouTube.
and
And who knew that even YouTube is connected to your
freshman.
Bluetooth? Dude,
I
I'm
think
honestly
he
the
stayed on
truth.
freshman
And tell like what the
team.
news do.
Maybe.
Stick a booze cruise in the Pimper
Actually,
Road.
I'm gonna
Introduce
say
me
that
to
he
the
might have
beach and the
done
culture and the
little
food. I wanna see the
RCS,
world.
like,
I'm a
I don't
vulture
know.
for the views. They got nothing to
Hey,
do. And
enough about that. But that's like the more grungy, and they got Jake Jones and like, or not that one. The Mac Miller one, I think, gets hit for copyright because I think he sampled some of the music and like. But I mean, the rest of the stuff. Oh, and Denver Nuggets, I think, just because it says Denver Nuggets, I don't even remember. Like, oh, I need to. Oh, well, you can't see that. And it's funny because like I'm like one of the top. There's me and me. There's got A-Rye and A-Rye because I've got my different browsers and whatnot. But ugh. I just think it's funny that like on let's see, we went into shows like the most plays. There you go. There's me at 30 because I use this for my. I mean, I do listen to this stuff when I'm like cleaning, doing laundry and stuff and dishes, but I try to spread it out. I've also been listening to Redman. This is one of my favorite artists. He did a bunch of hip hop back in the '90s, and he's been doing stuff ever since. But like that was when I first started listening to him. Or well, wait, Y2K I think was like the turning point. Now that I think about it, because when that happened, I was in middle school, and because I remember when the day it happened, I was in the band room and I talked to one of my buddies, and he was like, "Yeah, a helicopter flew into the Statue of Liberty." It's like, "Oh, that's crazy," and like, but I just remember I wasn't quite listening to music. I believe at that. Wait, no, what else? What am I talking about? Sixth, seventh, eighth grade. Jeez. I started smoking bud in sixth grade, I think. And then by high school, it was like regularly. And I was a straight A student, like the whole time up until my senior year. I got senioritis. I just stopped going. All I had were weights and games classes during the day because I was taking community college at night, and that was crazy too. And then I was like, I was taking care of myself, but yeah, that's all right. Anyways, off on a tangent. Oh, actually, let's pull that up. So the gratitude, I want to do it in the recommended content. Um, oh, let's see. Highly recommended, all that. So I'm gonna add somewhere. I'm gonna coordinate with. Wait, let's go to the repositories. Oh, it's just right there. Jeez, I didn't need to do that. This is another way to look at it. So go to index, and somewhere up here. In the projects, here we go. So let's edit it. Now it's gonna jump back up. So just before I forget, and then what I want to do is all projects kind of. I don't even. What? Sorry, I'm so confused. I don't remember doing it. I mean, I kind of started to remember this, but I don't remember doing this. Projects too. Oh, man. We'll see what it is. But basically, what I want to do is strategically make it to where people can like and comment on each other's comments, and like I have, like without giving them access to my YouTube. Like some people, yeah, that's fine, but like, gotta be careful. Um, I feel like I already have this all in this thing. Sorry if I'm just like looking weird, like looking around and stuff. Like that's why. It's because it should already be there. Anyways, let's add another one. Um, strategic promotion. So we used to have strat promo. .html. What I need to do now. Okay. Let's go ahead and commit that, and then add a button for strategic promotion in index.html with the link. Yes. So I love it. Copilot just does my commit messages, so I actually remember what I did with each save. It just does a little note, and I try to save often with like the little incremental changes. This I need to do add a file. Mm, yeah, that's fine. So I wanted to put that there, and then in here, what I need to do is go here, go back to this, go to any HTML that I really like. Let's do the rec content list. Take this, no, all of this. I'm gonna have to go through and like update a bunch of these pages because like I mean I can already tell I don't have the. I guess I don't really need it, like the theme selector. It doesn't need to be on everything. Although as I say that, the kind of yeah no let's actually let's just do the index. So get the themes. And H1. All right. Now a Monty Python quote. Let's do. Yeah, let's just do the broad one. Oh yeah. There we go. The script. Another bleeding Monty Python website. 50 webs of script scene. Bring out your dead. Let's look at this. Am I getting viruses from this? Thud clang. Bring out your dead. Clang. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. Cough, cough, cough. Bring out your dead. Oh, dang. There we go. I'm getting better. I don't want to go on a car. Well, do us a favor. I think I'll go for a walk. Whoop. Oh, thanks for it. Right. There we go. We're gonna put it all in there. Let's copy that and strat promo. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to fix that. Worth it though. The whole exchange there. And we're gonna put the website in there too. And also for traceability purposes. So like if I do get a virus, let's go back to that website and take a look. Or well, submit that website. If they don't got nothing to hide, then they got nothing to hide. Bring out you did. Alright, and then that. Sorry. Cool. So the HTML body, and then I gotta close it off. Div body HTML. Alright, cool. And then that. I mean, they're not lined up hardly at all. Like the body, yada. Alright, cool. We got that. So strat promo. Strategic promotion. I really don't need that div either. Well, I mean, trying to think how I'd want it to look. Because eventually I'm going to fix it to where it doesn't just look like floating. Oh gosh, actually. Let's put that in there. Sorry. From Monty Python's The Holy Grail. I think the T could be capitalized in this situation. I don't know. That's one of those things I never know. And then here we go. Cool. Make the changes. Cool. And now back to the Scratch program. All right. Oh wait, I do want to show real quick. Looking at that is such a crazy like green thing. I mean, granted, it's mostly web development, just adding stuff. Like one contribution there was that 17. Those must have been streaming days where I was just doing a ton of stuff. Same with here. But anyways, yeah, little bits and stuff. I mean, I haven't really had a lot to change except for like on the project side. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Not secure. Okay. So right away, but oh, get that. Oh yeah, we don't need to be even in here. So, all right, as far as this goes, this is good. Let's save now, and let's go here. Oh wait, well, let's go back to here. I gotta change the thumbnail. Set thumbnail. That's it. So if we do share. Should I have the thumbnail as different? Oh wait, I didn't do the razzle dazzle. Oh my gosh. I almost missed the whole razzle dazzle. I just went off and did it like a whole nother page on the website. Alright. Cancel. We gotta do. See inside. can't be doing the razzle dazzle like that. All right, so what we need to do. Oh, uh-oh. Huh. All right, so somehow I lost that, but that's okay. I mean, I didn't really do a whole lot. So when I receive razzle dazzle. Oh wait, did I not? Are you kidding me? What? Oh, I didn't save it. Wow. Are you kidding? All right, let's do it again. Oh my God. You can't be serious. How did that? No, yeah, that's it. All right, well, shoot. All right, let's just build it again. So, yeah. Oh man, everything though. Uh, okay, when this sprite is clicked. Oh my God, it's so stupid. All right, MFA, MFA. This time I'll save it. So, even my variables, make a variable, time. Oh my gosh, that's so. Time is greater than. Okay. 8. Fishing. Okay. Link preview. Okay. All right. So in this, oh, that means also the wizard. Yeah. Um. Oh no. Okay. So that's good. Let's go ahead and save now. Jesus, I don't know how it did. I was clicking save. That's weird. So I think what I had is I had an older one. Anyways, so when I receive razzle dazzle, looks say. Oh wait, no, it's not razzle dazzle. That's the other thing. So let's do MFA. Oh my gosh. Like now I kind of want to just go back and watch what I did. So I'm not rewriting it the whole freaking. Can I go back? Oh. Oh, it's like a kick in the head. All right, I've done worse. I've done worse. Let's see. Link preview. Fishing. Wait, is that it? Fishing link preview. MFA. Let's actually move that up here. Multi-factor authentication, or MFA, shuts down most cyber attacks. Oh, save. Quick save. Let's see. So that's for 5 seconds. Okay. The strongest forms of MFA are passkeys, authenticator apps, and physical tokens. Um, um, MFA adds another thing you need to have along with your password to log in to sensitive sites. No, hold on. Let's see. You should try not to use text, SMS, or MFA anymore. Email is still fine, but those other three are the preferred methods. There you go. So now I just need to change the timing and yeah, rewriting things. I do it all the time when I get ready to say something like a speech or or pitch something or negotiate something. Let's see. So I can't do it. Oh, MFA. Okay, so wait, now go back to here. Yeah. What? I mean, save, but hmm. Right. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Razzle dazzle. Save. Quick save. Okay. Wait, I lost it. When I receive MFA. Why is it not receiving MFA? Broadcasting MFA. Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, because I didn't delete. All right, so the variable set variable time 0, and then I'm keeping track of time. I got to keep track of time, and I got to wait 1 second. So yeah, I'm remembering all of the things that I did. All right, so 8 seconds. And see, now you at home can all do all this stuff. There you go. In seconds. I needed to set the variable, and now I got to time it. Excuse me. Jeez, I almost want another step outside break, but here we're going to save it. Stop. Save it. All right, so it does get initialized to 0. So you set it to 0. Otherwise, I mean, I guess, well, otherwise it breaks because the whole point of it is it has to have values of 0 through 8, and each taking a second. In fact, let's test it again. I've got MFA. I can't, I'm going to keep clicking it. Toad's not saying MFA. All right. Okay, right after I'm able to, but not right before. So see, that's good. I was clicking it. There's a time where I clicked it and nothing happened, and then there's this. So let's go ahead and click it again. Multi-factor authentication, or MFA, shuts down most cyber attacks. MFA adds another thing you need to have along with your password to log into sensitive stuff. Let's go back to here. Accounts or portals. And we're going to change that to that. And then let's give that 7 seconds, that 8 seconds. There we go. Wow, the internet sure is sketchy. Actually, it's not that bad as long as you remember a few security basics. Multi-factor authentication, or MFA, shuts down most cyber attacks. MFA adds another thing you need to have along with your password to log into sensitive account. Okay, I messed that up. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see it change. Oh wait, I don't have to keep doing that. I could just click that, but now I can't click until. And multi-factor authentication, or MFA, shuts down most cyber attacks. MFA adds another thing you need to have along with your password to log into sensitive accounts or portals. The strongest forms of MFA are passkeys, authenticator apps, and physical tokens. You should try not to use text, SMS for MFA anymore. Email is still fine, but those other three are the preferred methods. Okay, so I need to add a little bit of time to. That one's good. This one should be 6. 6 or 7. All right. Oh, man. Okay, so now, man, I had it done. All right. This is the other one. If an email or message ever seems strange, verify the sender. The return address or username. And do I have periods at the end of anything? No. So it looks strange to do that there. That's definitely looks like an 8. And that 7 looks like it could, although I don't think they're not perfectly lined up. They're close. All right. If an email or message ever seems strange, verify the sender. Check the return address or username. Try not to ever give out too much information unless you're sure you're talking to the real person with every message. Because that's important. Like sometimes they might jump in the middle or something, and then it's like, well, now it's not them. They just have access to their phone. I see that happens when you get like jealous girlfriends going through your phone and being like, okay, and then they message you with someone else's phone. Oh, yeah, it's the mind games. Like, all right, anyways. Phishing. If an email or message ever seems strange, verify the sender. Check the return address or username. Try not to ever give out too much information unless you're sure you're talking to the real person with every message. Um, it's good to report actual spam, but be careful reporting other things. Junk mail can be annoying. Well, no, let's not. There, just that. It's good to report actual spam, but be careful reporting other things. And that could be a what? 5. Save again. And save as a copy. Why not? Copying the project. So there's a backup. So now I'm making a backup in case I do something stupid like that again. Like I didn't even think I could do that. I had 2 things open. Let's go ahead and get rid of. Oh man, it's copying. That makes me nervous. swear. Okay. Whew. All right, link preview. No. There we go. Done. I don't know. Whatever. It's here. I'm not messing with the two. Okay, let's carry on. Link preview. You should always hover over a link before you click it. Look for the link preview, which should be the URL on your screen in your browser. Which should appear, hover over a link. There you go. We'll just even leave it as that. We need that to be, oh geez, 9, maybe even 10. 70. No. All right. You should always hover over a link before you click it. Look for the link preview, which should appear when you hover over a link. That's a 8 at best. You should always hover over a link before you click it. Look for the link preview, which should appear when you hover over a link. The link preview shows the URL that the link is going to send you to. That could be a 5. All right. You should always hover over a link before you click it. Look for the link preview, which should appear when you hover over a link. I like that duality there. The link preview shows the URL that the link is going to send you to. Bada bing. All right, we're good. Now the razzle dazzle. So wait, that's it. We got MFA, got phishing, we got link preview. Oh, but if you do all three, don't do all three. But you can't do that in computer science when you're making software and stuff or tools, software, hardware, tools, etc. You got to assume that they're gonna click all the buttons all at once, or you're gonna have a cat walking across the keyboard, or yeah. So let's save it again. I just had a flashback to the Windows 98 days where I would write a paper for school and I would not have saved it. And then for whatever reason, like the computer crash, which happened often, like, or just shut off, the power cord came out of the wall or whatever, like, and it wouldn't save. And then I'd have to rewrite the whole friggin' thing. Like, and I just did that with this. So, anyways, razzle dazzle. Oh my gosh. Okay. When I receive razzle dazzle, repeat 100 times. We're going to motion, turn. I think that's it. Let's do 80. That seemed a little low. Oh, God, no. Razzle dazzle. You can't razzle dazzle until 8 seconds. Ah! Oh, whoops. we're gonna do if else. Um, okay. I'm just trying to do like an either or, just two situations. So pick random from 1 to 10, and then if that's greater than 5. So if it's from 0, sorry, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So greater than 5 works because it's not inclusive. So there's a 50-50 chance because it's going to pick a random number between 1 and 10. And if it's purely random, or at least like close to an even distribution of random, um, which I don't think is purely random. That's actually one of the specific cases. But anyways, I'm gonna do that. No, motion turn this way. It's very simple. All I'm doing is changing. So we got razzle dazzle, 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 razzle dazzle. See? So it's either going one way or the other based on the. Oh, let's save that too so I don't lose that. And now we got to do that. Wait, what? Okay. Oh, whoops. Mm. No, you don't have to do anything, Cat. Not when you receive any of those buttons. Oh, I broke it in his. Let's see. Huh? I think I have 2 in his, maybe? Why is he not? Something's broken. I see receive razzle dazzle. Maybe this one has it twice? Okay. Let's just start fresh. So I'm not sure why the frog is having a hard time spinning compared to the cat. I could see if it hits the 5. Seems to be working now. There. What the? Jeez. All right, whatever. I mean, it's good for now. Does the other things. We already read it through, so they all work. Anyways, how much time we at? About an hour and a half. That was a pretty decent one. And I got some website stuff snuck in there. But ka-chow. So, I mean, that bothers me that it there's something in the Wizard Toad's code. Pick random from 1 to 10. That's the same. Like, when I receive Razzle Dazzle. When I receive Razzle Dazzle. I mean, I copied it. And so it tells me that, oh, there we go. It conflicts. That's why. There was 2. Okay, now, so it was like tricking, or it was somehow having a collision. I think. It looks like it. Yeah, I think we just solved it. We just debugged it. Cool. Save it. Oh my gosh. Razzle dazzle. All right, so now, wait, do I want to... That's all the razzle dazzle for the first one. I mean, we got to build something, because you can do all sorts. Plus, I want to play some video games. So I'm going to eat some food, then hop over to Dark Souls 2. And actually, let's go ahead and play some Jacob Lyle. And I'll just go eat. And then I'll see you over on... What do I want to watch or listen to? I like the Jake Jones. Let's see. What's one I haven't heard in a while? That one's good. I think I just played that on the last. Grind On's one. This one. This is like one of my favorite ones. We gotta do this.
Hey, this is U.S. Olympic gold medalist Tara Davis Woodhull.
And I'm U.S. Paralympic gold medalist Hunter.
No.
So when it came to getting the best mortgage,
We chose PennyMac.
PennyMac is
Sorry. I mean, I'm in a quandary. Like, I don't pay for SoundCloud, so I feel like I should be doing it. But then making everybody else hear the advertisement, I don't even know if it really matters all that much. I mean, yeah. And then there's another ad. Oh my gosh. Bots. Okay. Here we go. And then, yeah, we'll do some Dark Souls. Because I'm about to beat the game, I believe. At least like Vendrick, the base game. I'll have to see, and I got to go back and dunk on things, so, and fight some other enemies. Anyways.
Yeah.
Well, after this, we're trying to get it done.
It's Jacob Lyle. And all I wanna do is all that I know. And all I wanna do is follow my soul. All I wanna do is all that I know. And all I wanna do is follow my soul. Stay true to my home. You wanna know who I am from the roots of it. I ain't afraid to take it back to the truth of it. Ain't afraid to give back. You should do something. A small town, hold it down, and I do love it. See, I'm right here, and I can't lie to y'all. See, I'm just glad that I'm here so I can rhyme to y'all. Okay, my life, I like it simple, like maybe that's why I seem to like the nice and simple type. Man, I'm chilling on this riverbank, no shirt, no shoes, don't care what my living things. So tell me who's selling out. I don't think it's me, I took a solid route. I ain't trying to find a boot, I ain't in a haunted house. You can find me working or I'm with my dog up on the couch. It's all I know.
See, we don't ever ask for much, just a couple $100 in a pickup truck. See, I don't ever ask for much, long as I can have fun when the time has come. I guess I'm just a laid-back country folk, tucked up in the house down a country road. I was country born and now I'm country grown, nothing but solid gold in these country souls. I don't never ask for much, just a couple $100 in a pickup truck. And I don't never ask for much, or maybe I don't ask for enough. Wanna know who I am from the roots of it. Ain't afraid to take it back for the truth of it. Ain't afraid to give back, you should do something. Small town, hold it down, and I do love it. You wanna know who I am from the roots of it. Ain't afraid to take it back to the truth of it. Ain't afraid to give back, you should do something. Small town, hold it down, and I do love it. See, I'ma take you back to 95, when I had nothing but play inside this mind of mine. So let me take you back, if you could see my eyes, you see the eyes of a child who had a blessed life. And now I can feel the hate around me, that don't mean we have money, homie, and I'm by no degree, and I don't even need all that, cause people notice me, and I don't need to be all that, so I write poetry. And now I get critiqued like the sighting of an alien. I don't think I'm human, no homo sapien. I ain't the same man I was last night. Must have been an assassin in my last life, cause all my life I've been killing it on this mic. And I'm just trying to do it like the rest don't. Always trying to make a song for the next show. Hoping God will let me know when I stumble down the right road, right road. See, we don't never ask for much, just a couple $100 in a pickup truck. And I'll never ask for much, as long as I can have fun when the time has come. I guess I'm just a laid-back country folk, tucked up in a house down the country road. I was country born and now I'm country grown, nothing but solid gold in these country souls.